The future is something which everyone reaches at the rate of 60 minutes an hour, whatever he does, whoever he is. Christianity, if false, is not important. If Christianity is true, however, it is of infinite importance. What it cannot be is moderately important. Not simply one of the virtues but the form of every virtue at the testing point, which means at the point of highest reality. Unsatisfied desire is in itself more desirable than any other satisfaction. True friends face in the same direction, toward common projects, interests, goals. Faith is the art of holding on to things your reason has once accepted, in spite of your changing moods. We must lay before him what is in us, not what ought to be in us. It is quite useless knocking at the door of heaven for earthly comfort. It's not the sort of comfort they supply there. Relying on God has to begin all over again every day as if nothing had yet been done. All that is not eternal is eternally out of date. Courage is not simply one of the virtues, but the form of every virtue at the testing point. There are two kinds of people: those who say to God, "Thy will be done," and those to whom God says, "All right, then, have it your way." The higher animals are in a sense drawn into man when he loves them and makes them, as he does, much more nearly human than they would otherwise be. Though our feelings come and go, God's love for us does not. God allows us to experience the low points of life in order to teach us lessons that we could learn in no other way. No one ever told me that grief felt so like fear. I have learned now that while those who speak about one's miseries usually hurt, those who keep silence hurt more. What you see and what you hear depends a great deal on where you are standing. It also depends on what sort of person you are. Education without values, as useful as it is, seems rather to make man a more clever devil.